Do this while sitting down. Close your eyes and touch the tip of your nose. You probably found it instantly, which is deeply suspicious because your eyes were off duty. That was not sight. It was not smell. Unless something has gone very wrong with your nose, you just used one of the senses the school poster forgot to invite. Most of us learn the classic five: sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. That list is not exactly wrong, it is just wildly understaffed. It is the children's menu of perception. Because your body is not only asking, "What is outside me?" it is also asking every second, "Where are my limbs? Which way is up? Am I too hot? Is something damaged? Do I need food, water, air, or a dramatic lie-down?" Depending on how scientists group sensory systems, there is no single magic final number. But the important point is simple. You have more than five senses, and some of the most useful ones almost never get credit. Here are five hidden body senses quietly running your life. One is why closing your eyes can make gravity suddenly get weird. Another is why chili feels hot even when nothing is actually burning. We will get there. Number 1. Proprioception, your built-in body map. This is the sense that lets you know where your body parts are without looking at them. Close your eyes and lift one hand. You do not need a live video feed to know whether your arm is above your head, the side your face, or halfway through an awkward wave. That is proprioception. Receptors in your muscles, tendons, joints, and skin report stretch, tension, movement, and position. Your brain uses those signals to build a live map of you. Without proprioception, simple movement becomes a nightmare. Reaching for a glass, walking across a room, typing without staring at every finger, all of that needs your internal body map. Science even has molecular details here. The piezo 2 channel is one important mechanical sensor involved in touch and proprioception. So yes, you found your nose with your eyes closed because your body has position sensors. Congratulations, your hand did not use magic. It used customer support from your tendons. Number 2. Equilibrioception, your sense of balance. If proprioception tells you where your limbs are, balance asks the ruder question: are we falling? Inside your inner ears are tiny motion detectors. The semicircular canals help sense rotation of the head. Other structures, the utricle and saccule, help sense tilt and linear acceleration. Your head contains fluid loops, hair cells, and tiny gravity-weighted crystals helping you decide whether the room moved, you moved, or breakfast was a mistake. Try this later, safely next to a wall. Stand on one foot with your eyes open. Then, if that is easy, try closing your eyes for a moment. Suddenly, your body turns into a committee meeting with no chairperson. Balance is a team project. Your inner ear, your eyes, and your proprioception compare notes. When you remove vision, the other systems have to do more work. The vestibular system also helps keep your vision stable when your head moves. Otherwise, every walk would look like a found-footage horror movie. You notice balance when the floor develops opinions. Number 3. Interoception, your sense of what is happening inside. This is the body's internal dashboard. Heartbeat, breathing, hunger, fullness, thirst, nausea, the need to pee, the feeling that your stomach has opened an emergency meeting because you ate one suspicious sandwich. Interoception is how signals from inside the body reach the brain and become feelings, urges, and sometimes very confusing vibes. Anxiety is not just a sentence in your head. It can be a racing heart, tight chest, weird stomach, sweaty hands, and the sudden belief that everyone noticed you forgot how to stand normally. But this is not a mystical gut oracle. Your gut feeling is not always wise. Sometimes it is lunch. Interoception is useful because your brain has to regulate a living body without sending you a detailed spreadsheet every 4 seconds. The problem is that the dashboard is not always labeled clearly. The same body alarm can feel like danger, excitement, too much caffeine, low sleep, or your phone being at 3%. So interoception is powerful, but not always poetic. It is less ancient wisdom and more, your organs are emailing headquarters. Number 4, thermoreception, your sense of temperature. Hot and cold are not just touch with a different attitude. Your nervous system has specialized ways to detect temperature, and some of the molecules involved are famous enough to have helped win a Nobel Prize. This is why chili peppers feel hot even when they are not actually burning your mouth. Capsaicin activates a heat and pain-related pathway. Your mouth is not on fire, your sensors are being lied to by salsa. Mint pulls a similar prank in the other direction. Menthol can activate cold-sensitive receptors. Mint is not freezing you. Mint is just a small, fresh liar. Thermoreception matters because temperature is survival information. Warmth can be comfort. Cold can be warning. Extreme heat can become tissue danger. Your body is constantly checking the thermal situation because apparently being human means carrying around a soft machine that performs badly when overcooked. Number 5, Nociception, your threat and damage detection system. This one often gets simplified as pain, but pain and nociception are not exactly the same thing. Nociceptors are sensory nerve endings that respond to potentially damaging stimuli, intense heat, strong pressure, certain chemicals, inflammation, injury. They send danger information toward the spinal cord and brain. Then the brain creates the experience of pain to protect you. Pain is useful. Pain is the reason you remove your hand from a hot pan instead of calmly saying, "Interesting texture." But pain is not a perfect damage meter. It is an alarm system, and alarms can be loud, late, early, oversensitive, undersensitive, or emotionally committed to the bit. A paper cut can feel like a personal betrayal. Chronic pain can persist even when the original threat is gone, which is real and serious, not somebody being dramatic. So do not treat pain as a simple volume knob for damage. Treat it as a protective output from a nervous system trying to make decisions with limited information and a flair for theater. Your body is not a peaceful object. It is a sensor platform wearing shoes. The classic 5 senses are the obvious front desk: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. But behind that desk, the rest of the building is working. Proprioception tracks your limbs. Balance tracks gravity. Interoception tracks your internal status. Thermoreception tracks heat and cold. Nociception tracks possible danger. That is why standing, walking, eating, grabbing a cup, feeling nervous, shivering, stretching, and not falling into furniture are not simple actions. They are negotiations. Your brain is not just watching the world. It is constantly negotiating with the body that has to survive inside it. So the next time someone says humans have 5 senses, be polite. They are not wrong. They are just using the brochure version. You are running the deluxe package: vision, sound, smell, taste, touch, body map, gravity detector, internal dashboard, thermal radar, danger alarm, and a few submenus your science teacher did not have time to laminate. Which hidden sense surprised you most? Tell me in the comments. Until then, take care of your beautifully broken design. It's the only one you'll ever get. Now go look at something ordinary like it's strange. Weird, right?